Okay, these are part 2 of the notes that you started yesterday. And yesterday you were factoring trinomials where both of them were positive, but today we're going to throw in negatives with it. So up at the top, you need to write down this little table up here. This kind of gives you a clue as to what numbers or types of numbers you will be looking for each of these. So we did the plus plus yesterday, where they're both positive, so both your numbers will be positive. Now, today we're going to be doing somewhere it's minus here and a plus here. If you have that, that means you're going to need 2 negative numbers when you factor. And if it's a positive b and a negative c, you're going to have one of each. One positive, one negative number. And you'll also have one positive, one negative number if they're both negatives. Okay? So keep that in mind while we're going through this. These two are review from what you did yesterday where they're both positive. So I would like for you to go ahead and factor those real quick. Okay, hopefully for this one you did y plus 6 and y plus 1. And I know I didn't tell you to check your answer, but check your answer. Y times y is y squared. Y times 1 is 1y, or just y. 6 times y is 6y, and 6 times 1 is 6. If I combine like terms, I get y squared plus 7y plus 6, which is what I started with. So I'll go back up here and box my answer. Okay, and the other one, m plus 14, m plus 2. And I will multiply these out, so m squared plus 2m plus 14m plus 28. And that is 16m plus 28, which is what I started with. So I will go back and box my answer. So hopefully those weren't too bad. Let's go on and do different ones. So these will stretch your brain a little bit, but that's okay. It's good to struggle every now and then, believe it or not. So this is number 3. For number 3, I'm going to put it as x squared minus 7x plus 10. Now, according to this table up here, let's see, it's a minus plus. So I'm here, so I'm looking for 2 negative numbers. So 2 negative numbers that multiply to get me 10 and add to get me negative 7. I'm going to bring back the table that I had in the notes yesterday. So multiplies to get 10, adds to get negative 7. Okay, so I know both of the numbers will be negative. So we can try, I don't know, negative 10 times negative 1. Which is 10, but then 10 plus negative 1 is negative 11. I'm looking for negative 7, so this one's not going to work. I'm going to try negative 2 and negative 5. So negative 2 times negative 5 is a positive 10. I know that's true. Negative 2 plus negative 5 is negative 7. That's what I'm looking for. So over here I can put x minus 2, x minus 5. I'm going to multiply it back out to check. X times x is x squared. Then I get minus 5x minus 2x and then plus 10. X squared minus 7x plus 10. Circle my answer. And that's that. Let's do another one where we'll do another minus plus 1. And you can try and guess the numbers this time. Let's do w squared minus 10w plus 16. So go ahead and try to find those 2 numbers, multiply to get me 16 and adds to get me negative 10. Okay, on this one, they are both negative numbers. Here, I'll draw the table. So I have to multiply to get me 16 and add to get me negative 10. They both have to be negative numbers. So I'm thinking it'll either be negative 4 times negative 4 or negative 8 times negative 2. It could also be negative 16 times negative 1, but we'll go with these two. So negative 4 times negative 4 is 16. Negative 4 plus negative 4 is negative 8. So that one's out. Negative 8 plus negative 2 is negative 10. So negative 8, negative 2 are my numbers. Now, it does not matter if you put the 8 here first and the 2 over here. It does not matter to me at all. I'm going to multiply these out now. W squared minus 8w minus 2w plus 16. W squared minus 10w plus 16. That's what I started with. So I will circle or box my answers. Okay, now let's look at a couple where it is plus minus. So number 5, x squared plus 3x minus 4. Now this is where it gets interesting because the next ones that we do are going to be one of each. So one positive, one negative. Okay, so this one you need to multiply to get negative 4. And you're going to add to get 3. You need one of each, one positive, one negative number. I know, let's see, two numbers that multiply to get me negative 4 would be negative 2 times 2. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0, so that one's not going to be it. I could do negative 4 times 1 to get negative 4. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. I'm looking for a positive 3, so I need to flip my signs. So it'll be a positive 4 times a negative 1. That's negative 4, and then 4 plus negative 1 is 3. So it'll be 4 and negative 1. X plus 4, x minus 1. Multiply them out. X squared minus x plus 4x minus 4. X squared plus 3x minus 4. That's what I started with. So there's my answer. Okay, let's try another one like that. Let's do h squared plus 3h minus 10. See if you can find the numbers that you would use. Multiply to get you negative 10 and adds to get you 3. Okay, so multiplies to get negative 10, adds to get 3. For 10, it's going to be 2 and 5 and 10 and 1 with different negatives here and there. I'm going to try negative 5 times 2. Negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. I'm looking for positive 3, so I'm going to flip the signs. So positive 5 times a negative 2 would get me negative 10. And then 5 plus negative 2 is the same thing as 5 minus 2, which is a positive 3. So over here it should be h plus 5, h minus 2. Multiply it out. H squared minus 2h plus 5h minus 10. H squared plus 3h minus 10. That's what I started with, so I will box my answer. Okay. Now I'm going to show you ones where they're both negative to start off with, so you'll still need one of each, one positive, one negative. So number 7. X squared minus 3x minus 18. So this one's a minus minus, so remember if you go up to the top, minus minus, you need one of each. Oops. So I need numbers that multiply to get me negative 18, and they add together to get negative 3. And eventually you'll be able to look at these and immediately just know the two numbers. But it takes a little bit of practice. For 18, I know it'll be 9 and 2 or 6 and 3. I don't know, let's try 6 and 3. So 6 times negative 3 is negative 18. 6 plus negative 3 is a positive 3. And that's not what I'm looking for. It's the opposite of it, so I'm going to change the signs. So negative 6 times a positive 3. Negative 6 plus 3 is negative 3. So over here it would be x minus 6, x plus 3. Multiply it out, x squared plus 3x minus 6x minus 18, x squared minus 3x minus 18. So that's good. Okay, one more like this, then you're going to have 2 to do on your own. Okay, let's do, f squared minus 4f minus 21. Okay, try and find the two numbers that multiply to get you negative 21 and add to get you negative 4. Okay, multiply to get negative 21 and add to get negative 4. Okay, for 21, it's probably going to be 3 and 7. The other factors would be 21 and 1. I just don't think those would get to negative 4. So I'm going to try the negative 3 times 7. Negative 3 plus 7 is 4. That's not what I'm looking for. So 3 times negative 7 would be 3 minus 7, which is negative 4. So over here would be f, whoops, sorry, that's a parenthesis, f plus 3 and f minus 7. I'm going to multiply that back out to get f squared minus 7f plus 3f minus 21. F squared minus 4f minus 21. That's what I started with, so I can go back and box my answer. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 to do all on your own, and then I'm not going to tell you the signs or anything like that, and we'll see if you get it. So number 9, you can do, what do I want to do here? X squared minus 12x plus 20. And number 10, let's see, let's do x squared minus 7x minus 8. So go ahead and try both of those and see what you get. Okay, for this one, this should be x minus 10, x minus 2. Okay, I didn't do the table on that one. Maybe you could do that in your head as well. If not, you can use the table. If you multiply it back out, you get x squared minus 2x minus 10x plus 20. And that would be x squared minus 12x plus 20. Okay, so that is the right answer. Okay, last one. This would be x minus 8, x plus 1. There you go. Multiply it back out, I get x squared plus x minus 8x minus 8, x squared minus 7x minus 8. There's my correct answer. So that is it. You can go ahead and start on the assignment that's posted on Schoology.